Humanity yearns for spiritual purity, communal isolation. A deep impulse drives them from the world's corruption. Charismatic leaders emerge, promising sanctuary. They envision havens, far from societal decay. These secret cities begin to take form. Physical manifestations of intense collective belief. Founders demand extreme dedication, immense sacrifice. Early inhabitants commit fully to the vision. Geographical isolation becomes paramount for survival. Remote plateaus of Tibet, shrouded in mist. Harsh steppes of Siberia, windswept and vast. Arid basins of Utah, stark and unforgiving. Deliberate choice of location, a protective measure, shielding unique spiritual practices from outside influence. The world outside is deemed impure, dangerous. Founders preach a new way, a purer path. Followers gather, drawn by fervent hope. They seek refuge, a place to truly belong. Initial utopian visions fuel their collective spirit, the promise of a perfect society, untainted. Early growth is rapid, driven by shared zeal. New structures rise, built with communal effort. Temples, dwellings, and walls define their new world. A sense of purpose binds every individual. Daily life revolves around sacred rituals. Chants echo through the nascent city streets. Children are raised in strict adherence to doctrine. The community thrives on shared faith, unwavering. Hope for a lasting spiritual haven burns bright. The founders' words become law, guiding all. Each brick laid, a testament to their conviction. The city becomes a living prayer, a sacred space. Whispers of the outside world fade into memory. Isolation fosters a unique, distinct culture. New traditions emerge, reinforcing their identity. Art and music reflect their spiritual journey. The collective dream takes tangible form, a sanctuary from perceived worldly corruption. The city's walls promise eternal protection. Early inhabitants believe in their divine purpose. They are the chosen, building a new Eden. The harsh environment is seen as a test. Overcoming it strengthens their collective will. Their faith is their shield, their guiding light. The fervent hope of inception defines this era. A golden age of spiritual ambition unfolds. The Obsidian Veil, a symbol of their resolve. A new chapter in human spiritual quest begins. Generations commit to this isolated, sacred existence. The founder's legacy solidifies, becoming legend. Daily routines are imbued with profound meaning. Every action, a step towards spiritual enlightenment. The city breathes with a singular, devout purpose. Their sacred texts are meticulously copied, preserved, knowledge passed down, generation to generation. The harsh landscape becomes a part of their identity, a testament to their endurance and unwavering belief. The outside world remains a distant, forgotten echo. Their self-imposed exile, a path to salvation. The secret city flourishes, a beacon of faith. These isolated cities, born of fervent hope, faced an inevitable turning point. Their utopian visions began to fray, tested by time and human nature. Internal dynamics often sowed the first seeds of decline. Succession crises, fractured leadership, creating deep rifts. Doctrinal schisms challenged the very foundations of belief. Founding principles slowly eroded, replaced by pragmatism or apathy. The fabric of these once unified societies began to unravel. Simultaneously, external pressures mounted, relentless and unforgiving. Encroaching political empires cast long, ominous shadows. Shifting geopolitical landscapes rendered their isolation precarious. The harsh environmental realities tested their resilience daily. Droughts withered crops, blizzards buried pathways. The very isolation that once protected them became a vulnerability. Global conflicts, distant yet impactful, reached their remote borders. Trade routes were disrupted, vital supplies dwindled. Resource scarcity became a constant, gnawing threat. A once thriving city, nestled in the mountains, faced its end. The Elder Council debated, voices strained with desperation. A young leader, zealous but inexperienced, challenged old ways. His followers, disillusioned, sought radical change. An ancient prophecy was reinterpreted, sparking fierce division. The city's water source, once abundant, began to recede. Caravans from the outside world stopped arriving. Whispers of a new, powerful empire spread fear. A neighboring warlord demanded tribute, then more. The city walls, once impregnable, seemed thin and fragile. Key figures, both within and outside, made fateful decisions. A charismatic prophet led a splinter group away. Their exodus further weakened the remaining population. An imperial decree outlawed their unique spiritual practices. Soldiers marched on the city, their banners stark against the sky. The last defenders, few and weary, prepared for battle. The sound of siege engines echoed through the valley. Fires raged, consuming ancient texts and sacred relics. The city's central temple, once a beacon, crumbled to dust. Survivors scattered, carrying only memories and fragments. The once vibrant streets fell silent, reclaimed by wind and sand. Another community, in a frozen wasteland, faced a different fate. Their revered founder passed, leaving a leadership vacuum. 3 factions vied for control, each claiming divine right. The harsh winter arrived early, trapping them in deep snow. Food stores, mismanaged, ran dangerously low. Disease spread rapidly through the weakened populace. The very isolation that protected them now sealed their doom. No aid could reach them. No escape was possible. The last entries in their chronicles spoke of dwindling hope. Their structures, built of ice and stone, slowly dissolved. Only ruins remained, silent testaments to forgotten dreams. Legends whispered of their existence, fading with each generation. The fragile nature of collective dreams was laid bare. Even the most deeply held beliefs could not defy time. These vanished histories underscored a profound lesson. Utopias, however pure, are vulnerable to reality's touch. The earth swallowed their secrets, leaving only echoes. Their stories serve as cautionary tales, etched in stone. The pursuit of purity often leads to ultimate fragility. The Obsidian Veil of isolation eventually lifts, exposing the inherent impermanence of all human endeavors. These cities remind us of grand aspirations and their fall, a testament to both human spirit and its limitations.